we'll be demonstrating a simple way to rapidly extract information from internet web pages and then accurately summarize that information utilizing the latest generative AI large language models. We'll be running standard Python code, but this can be easily incorporated into a variety of data and AI frameworks. In terms of the large language model, we have a plethora of options. The primary factor is whether this model can be easily accessed through an API. For instance, GPT-4 from OpenAI or Google's PaLM models can be interesting choices for text summarization. Imagine a situation where we need to generate meta descriptions for our web pages to boost their SEO performance. This framework would perfectly suit that requirement. Let's kick things off by jumping into the console and code. For those who have opted for the Google Vertex AI model, remember to have the necessary Vertex AI APIs activated in your Google Cloud project. Next, let's create a directory for our code, all of which we'll include in the description below along with the diagram file. We'll be employing the Vertex AI Python SDK to call the PaLM Chat AI, a conversation model from Vertex AI Suite. Just a heads up, depending on when you're watching this tutorial, you may have access to different models, and so can specify those in your configuration. We should also set up some parameters at this stage. Irrespective of whether you're utilizing Google's or OpenAI's large language models, you need to consciously define your max output tokens. For example, if we want to generate description metadata for a web page, we'd need our text to be succinct. Now, before we can interact with this model, we first need to extract our website data. We'll require the requests library for this, which will obtain data from our selected website, in this case, softwaresim.com. We'll create a helper function to acquire the website content. To extract the text data effectively and not feed our LLMs a bunch of unhelpful markup tokens, we'll use the Beautiful Soup library. Let's make sure we import this library up front. Upon configuring our helper function and setting up our model, we can start developing our main application logic. Firstly, we'll extract text from our URL and process it to fit into the model's context limits. Remember, sticking to the model's token limits is crucial, so we're going to import a tokenizer. Although there's no official tokenizer for PaLM 2, we can utilize alternatives on PyPy like the TickToken library. Our last step involves making a call to the chat model and printing the response. If you're not using the Google Cloud Shell IDE, remember to either run gcloud init or activate a service account with adequate permissions. Alternatively, if you're working with OpenAI's GPT-4 model, make sure to export the API key before executing your code. Before we get this code up and running, let's double check if we have all necessary packages installed. Everything seems in order. Let's execute our code and cross our fingers for perfect execution. Excellent! Our summarization looks crisp and accurate. To summarize other web pages, just switch up the URL. As a part of our AI tutorial series, we're continuing an AI safety donation program. So, if you found this video helpful, consider helping the channel and the great folks doing critical AI safety research by subscribing. We'll donate $1 for every 10 subscribers from this video, or you could donate independently. We'll keep an eye on the comment section for any questions and want to thank you for watching. Please enjoy responsibly.